What's up guys, Simon here. I decided to stay up. This is at midnight. I'm recording this video. I went to jiu-jitsu class. I came back. I had a meal. I was in bed. And then I get a whopping Instagram DM from a good friend of mine, also a fellow watch collector, that goes, "Hey bro, you should do a video on the Timepiece gentleman." I go, "Why? What's up?" He goes, "Oh my God, they ran off with everyone's watch, closed their business supposedly, or it's empty at the time I'm making this video, shut down their Instagram, and literally just took off with millions of other people's watches, which is a huge potential scam, or possibly an interesting marketing ploy because their YouTube channel is still up with really funny comments of, it looks like Anthony went to lunch and never came back." So I decided to stay up, have a cup of tea, and make a video in regards to people lending people to sell these watches on the Timepiece gentleman. And in this video, we're going to cover the insanity of this either ridiculous marketing ploy or huge time fraud scam that contains a topic or category that really interests me, which is luxury watches. So before I get into this video, I remind you guys, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you're into watches. Check out some of my other luxury watch videos where I've reviewed everything from Rolexes to some ultra expensive watches in the market. And let's get into this video. Okay, so Timepiece gentlemen, these guys did an amazing job marketing their YouTube channel. Right now, as of the recording of this video, they have about 60 videos and they are at 111,000 subscribers in just 60 videos. That's pretty incredible. I have personally 120 videos and I only have around 17,000 subscribers or so. So their last video was 6 days ago, and the total number of videos that they do have, again, is 60, and their first video was about 9 months ago. So incredible journey from the Timepiece gentleman. In fact, some of my followers that have seen some of my videos reached out to me on Instagram in the past and said, "Hey, you should do a video with the Timepiece gentleman." And I said, "Why?" I didn't know who these guys were. And then I looked at their channel and their marketing and so forth, and I thought it was pretty good. And that's why their channel has grown. But recently, what has happened is the Timepiece gentleman randomly overnight closed their store in Dallas, and the store is empty. Their sign is off, as if that business does not exist. On top of that, their Instagram channel, which has over 40,000 subscribers, went dark. Their YouTube channel is still live, with the last video being shown about 6 days ago.
More than 40,000 followers on Instagram, 110,000 subscribers on YouTube. This was a Dallas-based watch dealer, and what happened was, as we understand it, people paid about $2,000 each in exchange for being able to go to this location and buy watches at wholesale prices at the new Timepiece gentleman store that was supposed to open up after raising $2 million on Instagram.
And Christopher Lewis is his attorney. He's joining us now from Chris Lewis and Associates. Thank you for joining us, Chris. We appreciate it. All right, so we want to give you a platform and an opportunity to speak on behalf of Mr. Ferrer. Where is he? Where's the money? And are people going to get it back?
Well, you know, like I often see on in cases involving my clients, people rush to a judgment. They want there to be a certain narrative, and that appears to be what's happened in this case right now. So Mr. Ferrer and his partner, the Timepiece gentleman, I think because they haven't been at their storefront in the Crescent this week, because they shut down social media, people automatically assume that they've taken the money and run.
Now, why is this all crazy or important, or why did I decide to make this video right now? Well, first of all, they're a consignment store. They have investors. They charge people a monthly fee to be part of their membership, from what I understand, to have nice luxury watches like this one here. And what they did is they up and left, and they left randomly. Who knows what they did with those watches, where those watches are, and some of those watches cost over $500,000, etc. And it seems like they had a very large inventory. So we could be on the cusp of one of the biggest luxury watch frauds to ever exist. On top of that, we could also be on the cusp of one of the dumbest marketing ideas to gain more attention to their channel that exists. So people that do this type of stuff, whether they're doing it to show that that's how easy people's watches could get stolen, I would probably never trust the Timepiece gentleman with my timepieces ever again. It is raising a lot of questions. People are asking, where are they? Is this marketing ploy, etc.? Is this a marketing buzz? Well, you guys comment below. Let me know if it's a good idea to market this way by supposedly stealing people's luxury watches to get buzz or attention to your own channel. Or are these guys actually gone? Now, this type of scam, Baller Busters in the past on Instagram has revealed a similar luxury scam that was done by CNC Motors. Individual named Clay on that feed has been accused of taking people's luxury exotic cars, not giving them the pink slips for their exotic cars after collecting the money. CNC Motors out of the Los Angeles or the Southern California area has been raided. It's been shut down, and a lot of people are missing their Ferraris and Lamborghinis and everything in between because this individual supposedly ran off with all of their luxury cars. So I would think that it is a lot easier to run off with people's watches than luxury cars because watches are so small. You can grab them. You could have hundreds of these watches, possess them, and you could literally take off at any given moment and no one would know where you are. So you could carry millions of inventory in watches. It's a little bit harder to carry millions of inventory in cars because they are large. You can't transport cars as easily, etc. And obviously there's registrations and serials and so forth. So this has happened before, and now it might be happening in the luxury watch world. If it is true, I feel extremely bad for the victims. I think it is horrible that people entrust an individual that is up and coming, growing their channel, so they trust this guy to sell, and professional con men will make you feel like they're going to do everything for you and they're here for you. So people trusted this individual, Anthony, and his partner, and if he had taken all their watches and he's gone as it looks like he is, that is shameful, and I feel so bad for all the victims. What you guys need to understand about the luxury watch game is it's a game based on trust, not on hype. There's a lot of people that know how to hype themselves within a short amount of period of time, and with social media, flashing your wrist every so often like this will get you a lot of followers. However, trust is built, and you have to go and buy and lend your watches to very reputable companies out there. We're talking Tourneau and other companies out there like that have been around for decades, that have built big businesses. You can't trust random people popping up on Instagram or even YouTube selling watches and acting like they're the shit, and because you want to be friends with them, you're going to go ahead and lend them your watch, or because you want to be part of the hype. Don't ever do it. Always pick a reputable name brand if you're going to have consignment done with anything that you do. Now, in the Timepiece gentleman's defense, his lawyer went on the news and said everything is fine. Anthony and his partner did not take off. They are simply either marketing geniuses or the dumbest criminals in the world. And in the next few days, you're going to see that everything is fine. He did say that they have been communicating with all of their clients and vendors, and no one is freaking out.
As they shut down social media, people automatically assume that they've taken the money and run, and I've seen no evidence of that. The Timepiece gentlemen, they are still in business. They're committed to their business. They're committed to their customers and their investors, and they are going to be in this business for the long run.
So I hear what you're saying, but how can somebody, if somebody's watching right now and they're saying, hey, I put in my money and I'm ready to use the service and do business with them, how can they get a hold of these people?
I think that they'll be seeing some things related to the Timepiece gentlemen. I mean, let's face it, these guys are either the dumbest criminals that ever lived or they're master marketers. All they did was shut down things for a couple of days, and then others ran with the story. And as I said earlier, created the narrative. There's nothing nefarious going on right now. Investors have been able to get a hold of them. People who have their watches on consignment with them have been able to get hold of them. This story is being created by, I think, those who ultimately want these guys to fail. These guys have risen very quickly in this industry. They've been very successful. I think that's going to continue. And I think the safe money would say that these guys are genius marketers.
All
I
right.
think we're going to
When I watched that video, I thought that he is buying time for them to reconsider this awful decision that would ruin their lives and the potential that they had with their channel and their business. Who knows what happens with business, or who knows what kind of mindset people have. But if you do your own research and you look at the Timepiece Gentleman Exposed, Anthony Exposed, etc. on YouTube even, you'll find some really weird videos about these individuals. And that is unfortunate. So I am a little skeptical if the lawyer is buying time for these guys to come back and really make things right, or if this is a marketing ploy that I feel like is just completely insane and not in a good way, or they simply are scammers and thieves. So let me know what you guys think below, because this is insane. Publicity stunts generally don't have this type of connotation of theft. So if this is a publicity stunt, this is not a good publicity stunt, and I think it's going to further hurt their reputation versus improving their reputation or gaining them followers. No one's going to trust these guys after this has happened, because they see that they had this mindset in their mind from the beginning. So there you have it, folks. Check out their channel, the Timepiece Gentleman on YouTube. Now, will they be caught? Absolutely. So in this case, if this is true, the FBI will be coming after you, and they will make sure that these individuals are found somewhere. Tracing watch sales is a little bit difficult, but you got to understand, some of those timepieces that they possess are extremely rare. So where they dump these timepieces and where they trade them off could be a potential problem for them. Unless they're taking them internationally and selling off a lot of watches in various locations, they're going to have a really hard time getting rid of these timepieces to distributors, the gray market, etc., without it being traced. This is almost like a Bitcoin scam or a cryptocurrency scam, where scammers attempt to grab your crypto as a way of investing it for you. In this case, people are giving individuals very expensive watches that in some cases are more than the cost of one Bitcoin, and these individuals took off with them. So I hope it's not true. Doesn't matter if it's not, because this marketing idea is completely retarded in my opinion. I don't care how many subscribers or how much attention it gets to the Timepiece Gentleman, but it just blew my mind that they would even try such a thing in such a trustworthy world where timepiece dealers are supposed to be very trusted. They already deal with a lot of fake watches out there, and a good dealer, distributor, or gentleman would never do such a thing. And that's why I only buy from authorized distributors or very reputable dealers in today's world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So if you did like it, leave me a comment below and let me know if these guys are scammers, or they're just the dumbest marketers, or are they marketing geniuses according to your thoughts. And I'll read those comments, I'll reply. But regardless, I think this is a big mess, and I think a lot of people potentially lost a lot of money. Hit the like button for me, subscribe to my channel. I promise to get more luxury watch videos out. I just been really busy with other videos, and those luxury watch videos take a lot more time as there's a lot more detail. So I'll get some out. I know you guys have been requesting them. I'll do those shortly. And as always, I appreciate you watching my channel and giving me the support. Thank you.